For the longest time, I was waking up with that stiff kind of ache. I needed a new mattress. And once I tried Brooklyn Bedding's Signature Hybrid, it was game over. I have not woken up sore since. What I really love about Brooklyn Bedding is it lets you choose your firmness level. I went for the medium.
Go to brooklynbedding.com and use my promo code RIVALRY at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. That's brooklynbedding.com. Promo code RIVALRY for 30% off site-wide. Don't forget to enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. brooklynbedding.com. Promo code RIVALRY. The other day, I went to this outdoor brunch party. I thought my outfit was doing something until I popped on my pair eyewear sun tops and the whole look just snapped together.
Face frames start at just $60 and top frames at $25. Slay your summer look. Go to paireyewear.com/sibling15 for 15% off your first pair. And support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's PAIR eyewear.com/sibling15.
Nigga, calm the fuck down. Don't be fucking count to 1, 2, 3. What are you, fucking Sesame Street? A 1, a 2, a 3.
His name is not Sesame Street. Oh, like a black mom. What's your name? What's your name? Sesame Street?
I said, do you think you're on Sesame Street, nigga? Listen,
hey,
open your ears.
Hey,
open
Sesame
your
Street.
ears. Open your ears.
Hey, Sesame Street. I noticed that when you argue, you do it like a real housewife. Like, you don't let people talk. You think that talking louder than people is winning the argument.
Dewan, oh my God. What's your name? Bob, you are something literally, I don't know when the episode's coming out. I was not yelling. We were talking to the same volume. I was not letting you, I wasn't letting you.
You think that talking on top of people is winning the argument. You're like, if I just talk while they're talking, then that means did you ever do your fucking eyebrows before you get on the show?
Do you ever mind your fucking business when you're not on the show?
Like, what are you doing in the on the time leading up to going to your camera? What are you doing? Are you drinking coffee? What do you?
Well, people in the comments said they like me do my eyebrows. So,
are you doing more? Just so y'all know, that fucking pen is empty. It's been dry for years. She's not even actually doing anything. You'll notice her eyebrows look the exact same they do before and after. Monet just putting on. Literally just putting on.
Dry, kind of like your vagina.
Kind of like your vagina.
Do you think Laganja Strong, do you think she knew she was going to be so iconic when she left? Well, I will say, the audience turned, though. At first, people were annoyed. They hated Laganja. And then as time has gone on, people were like, oh my God, I love her. Right?
Well, I think that if you go back and watch the show, I think that a lot of people will agree that Laganja was done dirty.
For sure.
And I think that we just grew with time. I think a lot of us were caught up in the train of also wanting to hate on her. I think a lot of us were also so enamored with Bianca, and Bianca was hating on her. So it made it fun to join in on that. But if you go back and look at it with a critical lens, you can see that the girls were just ganging up on that girl.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel attacked.
She's very valid in that. That shit would have pissed me off too. If everyone's gathering around saying how much they don't like your personality, that shit would piss me off. Everyone just in a group, and I don't like this, and I don't like this, and I know you in LA, and you don't act like that, and you don't do this. Do you remember they did a whole sit-down segment with her and Adore at the end of the season? They were like, you don't remember this? It was at the reunion. A whole sit-down segment with Adore and Laganja where they were basically like, why you act like that?
I don't remember this, though.
Do you remember this, Jacob?
I don't think Jacob was born yet on the season of Drag Race.
Yeah, no, I was too young. I was in middle school.
Jacob is like a year or two younger than you.
No.
Yeah, and that we were both in middle school when it was airing.
Okay. And that's a wrap.
Jacob, you're 30? No, you're 31?
I'm 29.
You are not 20.
Jacob is 7 years younger than me.
And so that means
I'll be 39. I'll be 39 this year.
Jacob, your ass is fucking 32, bitch. Please.
Taylor, did you watch season 5?
That's
4,
season 6.
6?
No, I just don't. I don't remember that.
Did you watch season 6, Taylor? No, of Game of Thrones. Sorry.
Of course you watched season 6. Taylor,
you remember that
before you.
Do you remember that sit down conversation with Adore Delano and Laganja Strange at the reunion where they were like trying to figure out why? Yeah, I knew I wasn't making this up. Some of you, I am a Drag Race historian, honey.
They already clocked you in the watcher. It was like Bob says he's a Drag Race historian. Well, he don't know, he can't tell the difference between different queens. He don't remember their names.
Okay, first of all, what's happening right now? Sam and what's her name? Sam and the other one, Crystal Envy.
I'm a Drag Race historian. What's the name? Rutal Small.
Sam and Crystal Envy are not the history yet. So once the season's over, it'll all become crystal clear to me. I'll resume my studies.
Can you tell me what the first lip sync in Drag Race history was?
Yeah, it was Pork Chop Parker versus Akasha Davis, and the song was Supermodel.
Work.
Why you gagging?
I mean, that's easy.
Why you but did you know?
I didn't watch season 1 until like a month ago with you.
Oh, so it should be fresher for you then.
No.
Can you name every song Monet lip synced to on season 10?
Monet lip synced to Man, I Feel Like a Woman. She lip synced to Good as Hell by Lizzo, and she lip synced to I Feel Like a Woman against Mayhem, Good as Hell against Cameron Michaels, and Pound the Alarm against Desiree Bottoms.
And you're missing one.
Not the Proud, and I lip sync 4 times.
What's the fourth one?
You lip sync. Okay, your first one's Pound the Alarm against Desiree Bottoms. And you were in that red thing with your mask, and that's when you did the fake splits. Your second one was against Mayhem. You were in that hideous denim outfit where your pants were falling down, your wig fell off too early.
I didn't ask you for description. I just asked you for the fucking song, bitch.
And okay, so the fourth one was Cameron Michaels, where you ran up to the stage and you broke the light to Good as Hell. And the third one was it really a fourth one? The third. I think this is a trap you're trying to set me up in, because there were only 3.
Okay.
Nice try.
Okay, no, hey, nice try. I got you, but I got you for a whole 36 seconds. You was like,
no, but I was like, there's something fishy about this. Something fishy is going on here. So you think if we ask you these questions, you'd be as good as me?
Okay. Yeah. Can you name every challenge Bob won on his season?
Okay, Bob won Bob won Snatch Game. Bob won in that fucking robot outfit, the fucking
iconic
Empire. Ruko's Empire Cookies, whatever the fuck it was, the cookie one, the acting one. 1, 2, and he also won the bottom for the book ball was My Beautiful Wig that you destroyed and did not.
I was not in the bottom.
Oh, sorry, you lip sync for your life.
But statistically I was in the bottom just because of how few people there were.
No, you're in the fucking bottom. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, there's 2. Someone's got to be in the bottom. You know what I mean?
And it's you. It was you. By the way, you need to reimburse me for that wig. I'm not playing. I want money back for that wig because I gave you that wig, and I gave you that you had to bring it back for me intact, and you did not bring that wig back intact.
You never said the intact part. Continue.
How much money?
That wig for Marco's wigs at that time, counting for inflation right now, that was probably, you owe me $450.
Well, considering that I literally funded your trip to Drag Race,
I think fund my trip to Drag Race.
I gave you $3,000.
You gave me $2,000. Let's get for
a so the wig's in there. So let's be clear. I only gave you 14. Do the math yourself. Deduct $450, bitch. Don't make me do math. $1,550, and the rest was a repayment.
Okay, you gave me that. I didn't ask that money. You gave it to me. You asked for the wig,
and I gave you your wig money. The wig money's in there.
No, that's how that works.
Yes, it is. You gonna tell me what my money's for? That's crazy.
That's not how that works.
That's crazy. I gave you the money back.
But
anyway, continue. Don't try to get out of this. Continue.
So it was Ruko's Empire. You were in the bottom for the design one, and I said you also won.
Stop! We didn't ask where I was in the bottom. That's not the challenge, bitch.
You won Snatch Game. What's the third one that you won?
I actually won 4 episodes.
Oh, you won the one with Derek Barry, the voting one. You know, okay. The finale does not count as a.
I won the motherfucking finale, bitch. I won 4 episodes, bitch, and never forget it. Make sure you have that locked between your ears, honey.
Can you go over now quiz him on my All-Star 4, Jake?
Here's the thing. I am a drag race star. I'm not an all-star historian. I am a drag. I do the seasons that matter The ones that win Emmys. When All-Stars wins one little itty bitty Emmy for anything, like you said, for fingernail color, then I'll start studying it.
I said
But that
fingernail.
fucking Emmy losing ass, never a single nomination.
You never lose something that you cannot. You were competing for.
Well, exactly.
They don't.
You can't compete where you literally don't compare.
Well,
so
nigga,
when that whack ass, no Emmy nomination, broke bitch, bum ass show wins something, then and only then.
Awards. We have Critics' Choice Awards, baby.
Emmys.
And y'all can never win a Critics' Choice Award. Especially,
baby.
Especially y'all definitely.
Drag Race has won a Critics' Choice Award.
Let's be very clear. Season 8 ain't win shit.
We won it.
The only thing y'all won was the least amount of fucking episodes in Drag Race history. That's what y'all won for.
Season 8 is the first season to win an Emmy. I often have to remind you of that.
For what?
That's not important.
For what?
It's not important.
Best color design?
More than All-Stars is one. More than All-Stars is one.
Y'all niggas have like, Jacob, can you tell me what the Emmy season 8 one was, please?
Jacob, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Jacob, you are a producer on this podcast. Make sure you know that. Monet can't bully you around. You are an executive producer on this motherfucking podcast. Wow. Monet is your colleague, not your boss.
I am Jacob's boss.
You're his colleague.
I'm Jacob's boss.
So you're not his colleague.
I know, I'm his boss.
But your boss can be your colleague.
Who's your boss? Was Stephen Warner and Johnny, what was his name?
Steve Warren and Johnny
Ingrams. Were they your colleagues or your bosses?
Both. We are each other. We are each other's bosses.
Yeah, we're each other's bosses. I am not your colleague.
In 2016, Drag Race won Outstanding Host Reality or Reality Competition Show.
No host. RuPaul won every nigga. You ain't win shit. Season 10 won. What happened?
What did y'all win for?
We won the season 1 Emmy. So our stories, our cut, our colors, we won that Emmy for.
But to be clear, season 8 paved the way. We made it clear that y'all could win Emmys. So like I said, win that bum ass raggedy no Emmy award winning. Also Drag Race has won Critics' Choice Awards, by the way. So when your trophy has wings, when your trophy is holding a trophy, then I will start studying. But until then, I will not be. I am a what's the step down? I'm a dramaturg. I'm an All-Stars dramaturg.
Oh, wait, what is a dramaturg, to be honest?
Dramaturg, they do research for plays and stuff, and they also like assist writers in writing plays sometimes by doing research for theater and opera and film.
I put that on my.
I almost went to school for dramaturgy.
Dramaturgy. Yeah, I don't like theater that much to be a dramaturg. I wonder what
I might be getting the definition slightly wrong. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm
technically theater.
I don't know. I don't know the opera. The study of dramatic composition and the representation of the main elements of the drama on the stage. The terms first appear. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Is opera theater? I wouldn't know.
Opera is theater, I guess. I'm trying to look up. I mean, I guess.
Well, you do like theater that much.
Do I like what?
Gather this bitch. Can operas win Tonys?
No.
But Jesus Christ Superstar is an opera.
No, it's an operetta.
And it's a rock opera. It's not called a rock operetta.
No one is. I do not. Jesus Christ was not a fucking opera.
No, is Jesus Christ? Something about their name is so funny. Superstar and opera. I was thought it was an opera. Is Jesus Christ Superstar an opera? And this says
a rock opera with music. I mean, no, it's a rock opera is not as the same as an opera.
Jesus Christ Superstar is a rock opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice.
Also, what makes it an opera, a rock opera?
Bitch, you're the fucking opera, bitch. I don't fucking know. I'm assuming the opera is when it's all singing, and the rock is because the singing is rock and roll. That's what I'm assuming.
So Jesus Christ is all music. There's no
all singing.
But I mean, that's make an opera. The Magic Flute is a lot of dialogue in there as well.
Go take it up with Andrew Lloyd Webber. I don't know what to tell you. Okay,
Andrew Lloyd Webber just saying shit.
Well, is the Magic Flute and opera? Is the Magic Flute and opera?
La Flûte de Regiment. That is an opera.
It's an opera in 2 acts. Well, they're both operas, Monet. You got to. I'm not the powers that be. It's not like you have beef with Andrew Lloyd Webber, and I can't bring that to terms, you need to DM him. You're famous. He'll probably respond. You're an opera singer. He'll probably want you on one of his shows, like his flop-ass Bad Cinderella show.
Cinderella is a bad
Flopped.
Wait,
Bad Cinderella was a flop.
Wait, the Bad Cinderella is the name of the show?
And it was and he really told us it was bad.
Cinderella, but she like spray paints graffiti.
What?
She's bad.
I'm not your Cinderella. I'm your bad Cinderella.
Low-key, Blair St. Clair would have been perfect for that role.
Oh my God. See,
I'm Cinderella, but I'm grown up now.
You're being mean.
That's not mean. That's part of her branding. I didn't choose her fucking branding. She chose her, and she likes theater.
You weren't trying to read this girl by saying she'd be perfect for that?
I was trying to make a funny analogy about how she's like a bad girl now, and then Bad Cinderella's bad, but it's not about her being bad.
When has Blair St. Clair said she's a bad girl now? What is this narrative?
Her whole thing on All Stars with Shay's season was like, now I'm a bad girl. Like, I tell dirty jokes, I wear these kind of outfits, and now I'm low-key a bad girl. I'm grown up.
I watched that season. I don't remember
because
that.
Because I'm an All-Stars dramaturg.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh my God, have we ever done the Drag Race trivia here before? We must have.
Drag Race trivia? Oh, let's take a break while our intern Jacob research.
Our dramaturg. Jacob is not an intern. That's crazy. And we're back. Talk to me about these glasses. I'm on the fence because in one moment I love them and then the next moment I don't, but I can't decide and I want to. Can you take them off and let us see them?
These glasses are from the TikTok shop.
Okay, you're winning my favor now. I'm back on your side.
Just because it's TikTok shop?
Yes. And by the way, y'all, some of the stuff you get from TikTok shop is genuinely good. Some of it, can I see the back of them? Like the inside? Did you take the lenses out?
Yes, because they're sunglasses.
You want to beat me so, oh my God, y'all, I can't live like this.
I taught you how to do that.
I can't live like this when there's someone constantly copying everything you do. And like, it's starting to affect my,
I'm not dealing with this.
It's starting to affect the way that I move. I see why Nicki Minaj said, have to come off IG so they can't stalk me. All they do is copy look, still music too. Want to see what bitches do when they lose the blueprint. I mean the pink print. Hold it sink in. I spoke to Jay the other day. He's still the kingpin. He's still the only nigga that I would have signed to if I ain't signed away to Dre perfectly designed crew. Because we the big three. So we need a big speech. We make the biggest impact. Check the spreadsheet. This little Weezy, the Barbie, and Drizzy Drake. Niggas getting more cheese. Kissy face.
Y'all, this is a PSA to anyone here who is in an abusive relationship with their friend, who every time they get together with them, they feel like they've had the life sucked out of them, like Winifred.
That's a weird speech from the abuser.
Like Winifred Sanderson in fucking Hocus Pocus.
Boo! I feel like if you and me were the Sandersons, I feel like I'm Winnie and you're Kathy, but we don't really have a Sarah.
Why are you Winnie?
I think that I just align more to her character, the like abrasiveness. She's just
abrasive?
more of the three. Yes, she's the most.
No, I said, are you abrasive?
Yeah, I'm very abrasive. Like, I'm not gentle in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
You literally come over to my house and like, well, they hi.
I love to hug. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but my overall
never do that.
My overall in private, you don't know what she does when the cameras aren't rolling. She was aware that they were filming. Winifred thought it was a documentary.
Well, ask Ginger Minj, because apparently Ginger Minj gave her Winifred, what's her name? Bette Midler gave Ginger Minj a lot of advice and inside scoop on the set of Hocus Pocus.
She said Captain and Jimmy did.
No. These are the news stories about.
My! We can't go into this. We can't go into this. I'll be called a bully again. Can I go? Should I go into this? Listen, guys. Have I ever discussed this out loud?
I don't think you have. Yes, we're doing it. Jacob, we're fucking doing it.
Jacob, we used to be a podcast that stood for something. To quote our dramaturg and executive producer, Jacob Riz, we used to be a podcast that stood for something. Years ago.
This is one of my favorite stories. And, y'all know, Bob getting to the age where this nigga we were telling stories 7 times a year. So I've heard this story.
You mean 29 when I was 29? So, years ago, I was on a cruise ship, and Kathy and Jimmy, this is before Drag Race. Y'all have heard this, or I'll tell it one more time just for people who are new or you need context. Kathy and Jimmy saw my show, and she was very impressed. I was
And y'all who have heard this story before, there's a new part you're going to hear for the first time ever at the end.
So Captain and Jimmy came up to me and said, hey, meet me upstairs by the French fries. We need to talk. We got upstairs. She used this like ship phone or her cell phone, and she called a number. The person didn't answer, and she said, RuPaul, I am sitting with the next winner of your show. You need to call me back. I was gagged. So then...
Wait, I never asked a question. What kind of show did you do on the cruise ship? Was it a stand-up or a drag show?
It was a Barracuda style.
Okay.
So I was hosting the stand-up shows, and then my solo shows were like Barracuda style shows.
Got it. And how did you get this first cruise gig?
Someone came to me and Pixie's show at therapy, and they asked me, not Pixie, and they asked me to come do and I got invited to come do the cruise.
Work.
That's just a fact.
That's
just a fact.
Because everybody catching extra punches today.
Catch the strays. So the story goes, RuPaul came to my show with the monster. She tweeted about me, and then I went on and I won the next season of her show. Boom. I'm about to low-key give out someone else's tea who's not involved in this, but she's kind of I don't give a fuck queen anyway. Since she is I don't give a fuck kind of queen, I don't think she might mind, okay? Ginger Minge, Kamora Hall, and Jete, Cornbread the Snack Jete were on with Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah. So
Cornbread had already filmed RuPaul's Drag Race. And Kathy and Jimmy was very impressed with Cornbread's performance. And then Kathy and Jimmy, because, you know, Kathy and Jimmy, she loved the girls of color. She's Middle Eastern. She loved the color. She loved the girls of color. You know what I mean? She went up to Cornbread and she goes, I don't know if you know this or not, but I basically got Bob the Drag Queen on RuPaul's Drag Race. And I could do that for you too. Like, you're so good. And Cornbread will corroborate this story. Mm-hmm. I could do that for you. And Cornbread was like, no, it's good. I don't know if Drag Race is for me. Because again, she had already done the show.
Right.
And Cornbread was like, no, you know what? Thank you, Kathy, but it's good. She goes, and Kathy's like, you sure? Because like, you know, I did it once and she fucking won the show. There it is. Entertainment Weekly has already corroborated this story.
By the person you try to shade this season. Read that line out loud.
What? Who?
Joey Nolfi.
And Joey Nolfi, I still have smoke for you. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Joey Nolfi, you're valid and you deserve to be on Drag Race. Okay. So in a different interview, and Jacob, send the screen grab to Jay DeFeo, because they say that your screen's never on there, and we always talk about your screen. And I guess it doesn't record your screen, but maybe you can send a screen grab or something.
Yeah.
So in an interview, Ginger Minge combined me and Cornbread's story and somehow made it her story. Now, there is a chance that Kathy and Jimmy did reach out to Ginger Minge and say the same thing in private. There is a world where that had happened. I will say that. But Ginger Minge took it. She was like, Kathy and Jimmy said, called RuPaul and said, if Ginger Minge doesn't win this next season of All Stars, then something or the other. Maybe Jacob can find that quote somewhere as well. But I was like, I remember seeing it and being like, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Is that messy?
It's not messy. I mean,
you know, say it out loud. My whole thing is, I tell people this: if you don't do mess, I won't say mess. Folks be like, "Don't talk about this on your podcast, bitch. Don't do this in real life." The fuck.
Yeah, it's wild that she just kind of took y'all two stories. Maybe you know what? Ginger Minge might hear this and she might be like, "Oh."
Okay, but also if she extended that offer to you and to Cornbread, isn't it also possible that she also extended this to other queens in the past?
It is. I want to say it is possible that she also did this to Ginger Minge. That is a possibility, yes. But the difference is me and Cornbread had not been on Drag Race.
Right. So,
do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that Ginger Minge says that can you find the story somewhere, Jacob? That
I'm looking, I do remember it, but maybe I feel like it was like a random TikTok video or something instead of like an actual like. But I can try to find it in time for this episode to come out.
But also, Ginger Minj is convinced that I don't like her. She's convinced because I didn't like her outfits. Blair St. Clair, Ginger Minj are convinced. People are convinced I do not like them. But Ginger Minj is convinced, which is awkward because we have the same manager, which is kind of like awkward. We have the same manager, and we've actually done projects together as well. But
You know,
because
we're
I
going
did
to
not,
see Joey Nelfi read an article about this.
but because I didn't like her outfits on All Stars.
Because you did pit stop for that All-Star season.
No, Trixie did it, but I was the first guest.
The first guest.
And I did say, if this season doesn't win an Emmy, it's because of this outfit.
And which is also double shaded because All Stars doesn't go. They don't submit All Stars for Oscars.
They submit. They just
That's
don't
not true.
Get. They submit. They just don't get.
That's not true.
They submit. And how do you have? Where's your proof?
Joe Gerabino.
He doesn't work on All Stars.
Joe works on all Drag Race.
Pit stop.
What?
He works on the pit stop.
Yeah, but Joe. Anyway, Joe literally works. He's at the thing. He knows what gets submitted for Emmys. They submit.
So you trust Joe over me?
Yes, 100%.
Because he's white.
Joe's not white.
I'm sorry. What is Joe?
Joe is Sicilian.
I'm not doing this with you. We're not doing this.
Italians became white like what, 100 years ago?
Became. They were inducted into the White Hall of Fame.
You have such a nicely shaped head. I'm kind of jealous.
I think we both have actually great shaped heads for being bald. There are different versions of what bald is, but my head widens, whereas your head narrows. So like between right in the middle of my ear and then up in my head, it goes up. Mega mind, low key. And yours is more like an egg. It goes in.
So you're trying to say my brain is small?
I don't know. I don't know how much of this is full of brain. It might just be rattling around up in there for all I know.
Have you seen this picture going around on social media?
Really clear, to clear the thing up, I actually don't have anything against Blair St. Clair or Sam Starr. Now the internet has chosen that Sam Starr is my new Blair St. Clair. But it's interesting to me that like the internet spins this narrative based on the person. Like when it was Blair, they were like, it's because Blair's a twink and Bob wants to fuck Blair. But for some reason, I didn't have that narrative when it was Ginger Minj. No one thought. They were like, every season Bob picks a twink and Ginger and hates like, you know what I mean?
Have you seen this picture going on social media? It is a picture of like someone's brain with some eyeballs, with like the person's eyeballs and like their neurosystem. And they're like, this is a parasite controlling your entire body. It's kind of crazy. Check it. Do you see if you can find it?
Wait, what?
If you take a picture of someone's brain, their skeleton, not the skeletal system, and their spinal system with their nervous system, it looks like an alien parasite. And they're like, and like when you think about it, that is the thing that is controlling your entire body.
So your brain is the parasite
with your spine and a nervous system and your nervous system. Yes.
But the question is, and I'm going to sound like a big dummy for this, but does the brain actually control everything? Because some stuff, like,
yes.
Where's my question? Is there stuff in your body that's operating without your brain's consent? Because if you're brain dead, your body still does stuff. Or does brain dead not mean that your brain is actually not functioning?
I think it just means your body is not actually functioning, but I think the brain is still working.
Brain dead is specifically like the parts of your brain that are specifically relating to consciousness are shut down. So your brain does do a lot of things that you don't like voluntarily control, like breathing, like having your heart breathe. Like those are all signals from your brain. But brain dead, I think we just mean like the parts of your brain that keep you.
So there's no part of your body that could be cut off and operate?
No.
Well, I think your fingernails can still grow if you are dead. So it was really good.
I know, that's fair.
Do they?
Yeah, which I believe is the pituitary system or the endocrine system. I think pituitary is nails and hair. Endocrine, which system is that?
I don't know.
I can't be lying.
I got things wrong and they dragged me.
Pituitary might be sweat or pituitary might be fingernails. Which system controls or endocrine? Is endocrine even a system?
I think endocrine is waste, but I could be wrong and I probably am.
What system controls nail.
I am wrong. Endocrine is bloodstream, growth, metabolism, reproduction, and reproduction.
So the nail growth is the it says the nail matrix. I cannot spell this.
Oh, there it is.
Tree.
Oh, that's so scary looking. I'm gonna throw up looking at this.
Oh no, it's the wait. The pituitary system is the endocrine system.
Google says integumentary, but I'm not a doctor.
So the pituitary gland is in the endocrine system.
Girl, I don't fucking know.
And now a word from our sponsors.
So, y'all, there was this dermatologist appointment I was supposed to book like a year ago because I had this little thing that I want to get checked out and it's like giving me concern because I'm like, what if it's something bigger? Yeah. So I didn't do it and I regret it. And it could have been so easy because of ZocDoc. ZocDoc makes booking doctors easy. You can stop procrastinating and you can find in-network doctors in just minutes. You don't have to call around and fax things. This ain't 1997. This is 2025 and ZocDoc is that girl. You just open up the app, you pick someone close to you, and you see if they have good reviews, and boom, appointment locked in that week. Let's break it down for you.
ZocDoc is a free app and a website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. You can book appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty: mental health, dental, primary care, dermatology, and much more. You can filter by insurance, location, medical need, and actual patient reviews so you can know what you're walking into if it's going to be a mess or something. Y'all, this is honestly game-changing. And the best part, you can literally see real appointment slots. Did y'all hear that? You can see like real appointment slots and just click one and book it. Most of the time, you can find someone within 24 to 72 hours, and sometimes you can even get it done the same day. Seriously, I use this and you should too. Stop putting off your doctor's appointment and just get it done already. You will feel better, I promise. Go to ZocDoc.com/rivalry to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/rivalry. ZocDoc.com/rivalry.
So the other day, I went to this outdoor brunch party and it was giving high sun, high fashion, and absolutely no shade unless you brought your own. Am I right, ladies? You know the vibe: pastel linens, fancy eye strings, cocktails, someone's dog in a bow tie. And let me tell you, I thought my outfit was doing something until I popped on my pair eyewear sun tops and the whole look just snapped together. Literally. You know, I love a statement accessory and the snap sound, instant serotonin. I wore the Kirby base frame, very cute, very chic, very retro, and snapped on these soft lavender tinted lenses that match my top perfectly. And I love matching my top. I've got a few different toppers now too, so I really do switch them out depending on the vibe. One for running errands but still hot kind of day, another for stealing your partner with the cookout energy, and yes, I've used my HSA for them, functional and fine.
Have you ever stolen someone's man before, for real?
Nah, I mean, yes, of course.
Damn, that's crazy. Pear Sun Tops collection is so good for summer. It's giving flair without trying too hard. And they actually protect your eyes from the sun, which is kind of the point, right? Plus, I love that I can shop everything from collabs like Marvel and Star Wars to full-on sparkle and classic tones. They virtual try-on is amazingly helpful. I highly recommend this for indecisive girlies like myself. Oh, and the price. Baby, the price. Base frames start at just $60 and top frames at $25. Prescription ready. Fast shipping, and they even donate a pair to a kid in need with every purchase. You are not just nearsighted, you're also a philanthropist. I love that. Slay your summer look. Go to paireyewear.com/sibling15 for 15% off your first pair, and support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's paireyewear.com/sibling15. For the longest time, I was waking up with that stiff, why do I feel like I slept on a sidewalk kind of ache? You know what I mean? And I thought I needed to like stretch more or maybe do some Pilates. Nope, I needed a new mattress. And once I tried Brooklyn Bedding's Signature Hybrid, it was game over. I have not woken up sore since, unless I was doing something crazy the night before. And what I really, really love about Brooklyn Bedding is it lets you choose your firmness level. I went for the medium. It honestly feels like the mattress that hugs me just enough, but it still supports my back, my delicate little frame. Plus, they ship everything direct from the Arizona factory. No sketchy markups, no middleman, just good old American craftsmanship. No tariffs.
Also, hot sleepers, listen up. They have Glaciotex cooling cover that actually works. Y'all, I mean, I know I'm hot in the streets, but I'm hot in the sheets too. So these things keep me cool without waking up in a puddle and sweaty and gross. I feel comfortable when I sleep, and that's what's really important for me. And if you're nervous about buying a mattress online, don't be. You get a 120-night comfort trial, and they'll help you return or swap it if it's not right. No drama, no fuss. So if you're ready to actually enjoy going to bed again, go to brooklynbedding.com and use my promo code RIVALRY at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. That's brooklynbedding.com, promo code RIVALRY for 30% off site-wide. Don't forget to enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. brooklynbedding.com, promo code RIVALRY. Hey, I know the video just cut off, and I know you're upset about it because you want to see the dolls. I know you do, but there is one way to see us. Go to our Patreon, right, Roberta?
That's right. And not only will you see the rest of this video, you're going to see so many exclusive videos. You get to see some of our one-woman shows. You get to watch our Untucked thoughts. You get to see, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's the best Patreon in the business.
100%, bar none.
All right, let's get back to the episode.
Let's do it.
And we're back.
Okay, Jay, I'm going to send this so y'all can put it in the chat.
And trigger warning for anyone watching, this is probably going to be gross. Just skip ahead 3 seconds.
It's not gross. It's not gross. It's just like kind of like think about it, like that is an alien parasite that's controlling your entire body.
When you have to put it in the media chat.
I know, I'm doing it, bitch.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I apologize. I
Do
would like
you?
to apologize. I do. I sincerely apologize. I thought you didn't. I thought that you weren't thinking about that when you were, and I'm honestly proud of you.
Isn't that so weird to think about? Like that is what's here controlling your entire shit. Like all the little nerve endings.
It's not that weird. That's what I assumed.
But to see it like that.
I'm still weirded out by the fact that your nails can grow without your brain. So your brain doesn't control everything.
Well, I think bones are different.
But nails are not bones.
Well, I don't know, bitch. I'm not a fucking doctor. Didn't you go to
medical school? No.
Morrow Biology 295 and all kind of shit.
Morrow High School, which was disaccredited a year after I graduated, bitch. And I graduated with a C average. I don't think I'm the one to be asking about credentials. I mean, yes, I did take human anatomy in high school.
Yeah, that's what it was, human anatomy. You should know this.
And it's Morrow, not Morrow. You make it sound, oh dear, Morrow. I went to Morrow High School, like tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
Oh dear, Morrow High School alumni.
Okay,
Good
wait.
evening, scholars.
Are we okay? So today Jacob is organizing a drag race trivia challenge.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and say this before we get started because there's a lot of controversy surrounding our trivia games. There's been maligning of my wonderful partner and our remarkable executive producer and dramaturg of this award-winning podcast. We will not be discrediting the GLAAD award-winning Jacob Ritz.
Well,
to be clear,
do shady business. Y'all had shady practices last time.
I just want to be clear. Jacob has the credentials. Jacob has done the work, and Jacob will not be discredited.
But he doesn't have
the
ethos.
So, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and allow. We both have to agree that whatever Jacob says the rules are not changing mid-game. Whatever Jacob says the rules are right now, those are the rules. I'm not going to suggest anything, and you're not going to suggest anything.
I'd agree with that.
Put your hand out.
Nigga, I'll decide when I put my hand out.
That's the wrong hand. That's shady.
No, because when Jay puts it, I'm on this. This makes the most sense. Trust.
No, but no, this is shady. This is a trick. Do your right hand. Do your right hand.
We both cannot use our right hand. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't like this. I'm gonna do my left hand then.
Bob, that's not how we're gonna be having our fists back to back.
It's okay. No, you're doing a thing. You don't shake with the same hand. That's crazy.
But on camera, we're flipped, babe. Right.
No. There we go.
You are such a freak. You are a freak of nature.
Jacob, what are the rules?
Okay, so I think what makes the most sense to me is I ask a question. Whoever answers it first, whoever I think maybe it's not shout out the answer because that can get confusing. I think maybe it's like a clap or like a ding ding ding, like whoever makes a noise first.
So Monet and I are gonna clap right now on the count of three. We're gonna find out if the claps are at the same time to Jacob. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, Monet was a little bit after.
Thank you.
But well, I think I need to.
Maybe, okay, wait. Is there
No suggestions?
Hold on. Is there a computer thing like we can like a website we can go to and see who clicks first?
Online buzzer.
I think that's probably the fairest way.
Well, I think. Well, let me try counting you in and see.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, clap.
Wait, no, just say 1, 2, 3. We don't have
1, 2, 3. That was on the same time for me.
I will say the way you clapped was the way you counted wasn't really in time.
Yeah, I think the online buzzer will be the fair.
You have to go 1. Jacob's like 1, 2, 3.
Y'all, this is too much. An online buzzer. Now I have to find an online buzzer for us. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, buzzin.live.
This is crazy.
Let me try something real quick.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Y'all, I am so sorry. Okay, let's start with the question.
Jacob, you have nothing to apologize for. You are fantastic.
Well, do you want to start talking about something else so we don't have this episode of our podcast isn't us doing the logistics and setting us up.
The truth is, they love this shit. They love this fucking shit. This is the shit they fucking live for.
That's what I live for, darling.
I'm on buzzin.live. Okay, wait. Oh, you got to pay for this shit.
Okay, never mind. Okay, let's just do Jacob Comedy.
It's only 99 cents.
If you want to read your credit card out so I can put it in.
The fuck is this?
We'll just do Jacob Condon and we'll clap. I mean, as every game we play is stacked against me. This won't be anything different. I've learned how to.
You're going in already with you. This is the Trump playbook. Before the race starts, tell everyone it's rigged.
I mean,
so Jacob, count in real time. Count like 1, 2, 3, like that.
1, 2, 3. I mean, Bob was after, but maybe that's just me counting.
It was the same for me. Was it the same for you, Monet?
What do you mean? Like, what's the same?
Were we together?
No, you were a little behind me when I clapped.
Okay, you know what? I have a list of questions, and I'm just going to alternate between the two of you, and you can steal if you want. And I didn't make these questions, so
we are stealing.
We are stealing.
And to be clear, just to clarify, when you steal, you still get to do your question as well.
Wait, what?
So, like, let's say I get one right, and then Monet gets it wrong, her next question, I steal from her, but I still get my question next.
Yeah. I think it's alternate.
And Jacob, do not say the answers before the other person gets a chance to steal.
Okay, and I'm going to flip a coin so we can honestly see who goes first.
No, Jacob will flip a coin online. And he will show it on the screen. You're not flipping a coin. You're definitely not doing that.
This is too much.
That is definitely not happening.
You are out of control. Do you follow Lavelle Dante on Facebook? He is so funny.
Is Lavelle the one who had that influencer thing where like Essence didn't invite him or something for some weird reason?
I don't know. He's a smaller guy. He's a content creator. He does drag sometimes. Oh my God.
Oh, Lavelle. Yeah, I love Lavelle.
He is so...
He looks like Shirley Ralph.
Yeah, I can see that. He's so funny.
Very funny. We were live on TikTok together one time. All right, Jake, let's flip that coin, baby.
Okay.
Can you put it on the screen?
Who's doing tails?
Monet can call it.
I'll be tails. Work. I go first.
Okay.
Monet's gonna flip a coin. Nice try, bitch.
Miss Exchange. What was the first season with a cash prize for the runner-up?
Ooh, that was season. Are we counting all stars or not?
Um, I I think so. Yeah, I think we're counting All Stars.
Okay. First season with a crash for the second prize. I wouldn't say it's season 14.
That is correct.
There was a little bit of a clue in there because when Jacob said, I think counting all stars, that kind of says the answer's not. Anyway, it's fine. Let's continue.
Oh my God. I can't.
I just want to be able to voice my feelings. I want to feel safe here.
What band was RuPaul a part of before launching her drag career?
Wee Wee Paul.
That is correct.
Lucky guess.
Yeah, I guess Wee Wee Paul.
Lucky
The huge
guess.
band Wee Wee Paul.
Monet. What season did Michelle Visage join the judges panel?
3.
Work.
Yeah.
That was lucky guess.
Yeah, lucky guess, bitch. We all know that.
You think I'm a bitch? Crazy. Crazy.
I have a question for you. You know what? I'll ask my question then.
No, ask your question. You're going to forget it.
Bob the drag queen. What season?
I can't do trivia questions.
You're not going to get a point if you have to get this right. This is just for fun.
Oh, no, I was going to ask it. No. Then
exactly. As if. You
but I want to know.
When it was like, what did I have in my backpack when I was on episode 3?
We can make this a mini one between me and Bob.
Okay. What season did Michelle iconically go, no?
Oh, this was 8.
No, I remember it was, I remember 4 was Lotion Up, Girl, Lotion Up.
It wasn't for 8. I thought it was one of the girls. I thought Chi Chi Jabane was talking about how she couldn't afford nice.
No, there's a gif of her doing this.
Yeah.
I want to say 4.
I mean, I don't know.
Jacob,
you knew.
Jacob, continue with the fucking game. I can't with this bitch.
Okay, I will find out. Okay. Sorry, let me pull back up my. Great.
Bob's turn.
Bob. Okay, Bob. What was the song?
No, I just went.
No, I just went. I said season 3, Michelle Visage. Now it's your turn.
What did I say?
I have 2 points. You have 1.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Me.
What was the song used in the season 9 remix?
Season 9 remix was Category Is.
Amazing.
What category are we on right now?
Monet.
Oh, God.
What was the theme of the ball in season 7?
Ooh, the theme of the ball? Was it Hello Kitty?
It was Hello Kitty.
Lucky ass guess.
Yeah!
Lucky ass guessing ass bitch.
3-2. Nigga, you're what? Losing currently.
That's because you've gone more rounds than I have.
So what? I said more points than you, so you're losing.
Anyway, Jacob, do the next question,
Bob,
please.
who was the first queen to leave the competition due to an injury?
Due to an injury, I want to say, let me think out loud. I will say my final answer. I will say this is my final answer.
I hate this. I hate you.
But I know that Madame LaQueer, her uncle went clique. And before that, then Madame LaQueer was on Bianca's season, which is season 6. Her uncle went clique. And before that, I don't think anyone has been injured. So I'm going to say Madame LaQueer.
This says Eureka O'Hara. I think.
But I don't think Madame LaQueer went home though. She broke her ankle, but she hurt her ankle. She didn't go home because
her
of
uncle
it. So
went clique.
You lose that point.
It's
true. She hurt her ankle, but she didn't go home.
Her uncle went clique.
But she didn't go home.
Yeah, I mean, I think she lip synced and she got sent home.
But her ankle hurt and she couldn't do her normal routine.
Yeah, nigga, you lost.
She got sent home from losing lip sync. She didn't get sent home because of the injury.
Damn. How does it feel to suck?
Wait, is there a different Madame LaQueer?
How does it feel to suck, Bob?
You know, I'm not going to argue with our adjudicator the way that you will when you get yours wrong, but
She went up. She lost to Milan, lip syncing to "Trouble" by Pink.
I remember.
Do you?
Do you remember? Then why'd you answer that question then?
But her ankle inhibited her performance, so I would say that it was the ankle. But continue. Go ahead, Monet. Continue.
You're a hustler. You're a hustler.
Okay. Monet.
Yes.
Along with Mike Ruiz, who was the very first extra special guest judge on the first episode of Drag Race.
The extra special on the first. Who was the? Okay, can I have the question again, please?
Which you watched recently, apparently.
Along with Mike Ruiz, who was the very first extra special guest judge on the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
What do you want next? The country of origin? Bitch, answer the question.
The very first one. Y'all know me. Season 1 is my weakness. I'm going to say. I know. Oh, Michelle Williams.
Jacob, do not say it because I'm stealing.
Bob?
It's Bob Mackie.
That is correct, Bob.
Michelle Williams.
We're even, and I have an opportunity to pull ahead, and then I'll ask you, how does it feel to suck when it's not a dealing?
I didn't get a chance to steal yours. So how are we going to reconcile that?
Sucks to be. When I couldn't steal, we just moved on. I just want to say, back in the day when I didn't steal, we just moved on.
We said we're doing the new rules. So Jacob gets to decide.
Jacob will determine
that. What happens. So Jacob, what do we do?
I can.
Now, both of us looking at Jacob.
Well, maybe the next time you get one wrong, I don't want to take points away from anybody or give points out. So the next time you get one wrong, we will skip one of Bob's steals.
And that sounds fair to me.
Now what if Bob doesn't get one wrong then?
I don't disagree. Which is the most likely option.
So then what? I'm just out of point?
Yes, let's move on to my turn. That's what happened to me last time. Let's move on.
This is literally the Republicans stacking the court. They're stacking the court.
What'd you say, Jacob?
Which Michelle Williams were you thinking of?
Michelle Williams, Black Michelle Williams. When Jesus said, somebody can't say no.
There you go. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. I just did. Oh, now we're to Bob again.
I would not know Broadway Michelle Williams if she was in my face right now.
In season,
unless she was screaming the song, maybe this time I would not know who she was.
You mean the one who was married to Heath Ledger? Her?
I just know that she was on Broadway and Cabaret.
Oh, I sent you a TikTok of a bootleg of Orville Peck doing Cabaret, and he really killing it.
I gotta check it out.
I want to go see it.
Okay. Bob, in season 2, who won the very first Snatch game?
Season 2, very first Snatch game. It was not Pandora Box, although I thought she did a really good job. Tatiana did Britney Spears, and I thought she was pretty good at that. It was either Pandora Box or Britney Spears. I'm going to say it was Tatiana.
That is correct.
Thank you. No opportunity to steal. No opportunity. And you will never get the chance because you are losing.
This is unfair.
How does it feel
Y'all see this?
How does it feel to do that? To suck.
All right. Monet. In season 2, Jujubee did an infamous, by the way, I'm doing this. This is the BuzzFeed Drag Race quiz. This is the name. The name of the BuzzFeed quiz is think you know everything about RuPaul's Drag Race? Well, take this quiz to reveal how good your knowledge is. So I am just reading these questions as they are.
Oh, that means it is a problematic question. Jacob was like, I did not write it.
No, I'm just. This is a difficult one. But
which queen is the blackest of all?
In season 2.
That really tickled Jacob.
In season 2, Jujubee did an infamous lip sync while very drunk against Sahara Davenport. What song did they perform to?
Ooh, was it Black Velvet?
That's correct.
Yes!
Wow.
That was I remember that lip sync. That was a great lip sync. Wait, how did they know she was drunk? Did Jujubee later reveal she was drunk?
Was it a day of the week?
I want to say, yeah. Back
were they filming?
Yeah, Jujubee was before she got her life together.
What was the name of the ball? Oh, Bob. What was the name of the ball that Manila Luzon won on season 3?
Manila won the money ball.
That is correct.
This is so unfair. Y'all see how they stack the courts? They stack the
That was
courts.
unfair. Jacob's going by the questions in order.
No, but I didn't get to do my steal.
And you will never get another one.
So I
want to be clear. Last time we played, I missed on 2 steals.
This is not last time. This is now, baby. You can't.
Exactly. And how did it taste?
Stop thinking about the last time.
To quote a wise drag queen, soak it up. Because you're losing. Jacob, will you keep a score, Jacob?
Yes, I am.
Good.
All right. Bob?
No, my turn.
Oh, it's your turn?
See?
Monet.
It is my turn.
Answer your question, Monet.
Okay. Monet, in season 4, after Willem was disqualified and sent home, what did she add to her farewell mirror message?
What did she add?
Mm-hmm.
What did Willem add? Girl, I can she added lashes?
That is incorrect.
I'm going to try to steal. She put on lipstick and she kissed the mirror.
That is also incorrect, but you wouldn't have gotten a point. This says she put her butt imprint on the mirror.
That's right. I remember that. I don't
remember that at all.
All right, Bob.
So that is even now.
No, it's not even. One. No, it's me getting to steal from you.
No, Jacob said that to make it even, I won't get to steal one from you. Were you not listening?
No, but you got it. No, I have to steal from you. I get to steal from you.
No, you missed the steal, and then I missed the steal.
Right. So no, but you got it wrong. Even. You got it wrong. That's not fair.
Jacob said to make it even, you miss a steal and I miss a steal. That's fair.
But you got to steal it though.
But listen, Monet, what are you not missing? You missed the steal.
Right.
And now I have missed an opportunity to steal.
But you had it wrong anyway, so that's not fair.
That doesn't matter. The opportunity was gone.
And also, Jacob did give you the chance to steal.
No, Jacob said you wouldn't have got the point anyway. Were you listening?
No, I don't think that's fair.
Take your hoodie off of your ears, mama.
I don't think that's fair. Continue.
All right. Monet, on season 5 of Snatch Game, who did Alyssa Edwards do such a bad impersonation of that RuPaul told her she needed to tweet out an apology?
Wait, it's my turn.
Sorry, it gets confusing with the stealing and the switching back and forth.
It's my turn. And the answer is Katy Perry.
Yes. Great.
But Monet was going to sit there and let that happen, which is crazy. Monet thought I wouldn't clock that it was my turn.
I didn't know whose turn it was.
You just sat there just like, we just had a whole conversation about me stealing your number, but you forgot. Okay, interesting. in the beginning, you were on it. You knew who was winning where.
All right, Monet. In the first mini challenge, the runway mini challenge of season 7, where Violet did the iconic, flying squirrel reveal, who played Anna Wintour?
Who played Anna Wintour?
Yeah, they had a bunch of
the judges. Yeah, I don't remember though.
Queen dressed up as Anna Wintour, pretending to be her.
It's probably
extra details. This is crazy.
It's probably a queen that from the previous. Was it pork chop?
Oh, you're cooked because I'm stealing.
Is incorrect.
You're cooked. It was Alaska. You're cooked.
You shouldn't get to steal this.
You're cooked.
That's not fair. I need y'all to sign off below if it's fair that Bob gets to steal this point. I need y'all to extend
You're roasted like a turkey.
I need y'all to sound off below in the comments if Bob gets to steal this point.
You're cooked.
This is not fair.
And to be clear, once we reach the end, even if I didn't have that point, you would still be losing.
Y'all sound off below. That's I'm gonna let the people decide, not you.
It's my turn, Jacob. It's not Monet's turn.
Oh, because you stole.
Yes.
Yes. But who did on season 9 Snatch Game? Who did Sasha Velour impersonate?
On season 9, she did Marlena Dietrich. You're cooked, Monet. You're done. You're literally done. Even without you're done. You have been leveled, paved like a fucking driveway. You're flat. You've been crushed to earth. You are not Maya Angelou. You're not dust, and you will not rise.
I'm letting the people decide. I'm letting the people. This is democracy. You and Chick aren't gonna bully me into submission,
and still you lose.
All right. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, Monet.
What?
Cameron Lip Sync was the undisputed lip sync assassin of season 10. But who did she eliminate during lip sync of Lizzo's Good as Hell?
Okay. This feels crazy, but go ahead. And Jacob's doing that because he feels bad for you. I just want to be clear about that.
I want to say it's...
Answer the question,
You want
bitch.
multiple choice?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Was it
Nathan
Kevin or-
Burton.
It's Monet Exchange.
That is correct.
And I want to be clear. I know Jacob. Jacob went out of order, found that one because he feels bad for you. Because are you getting crushed, flattened like a? When you were kids, you guys ever step on like dandelions? You crush them down.
No, we're not sociopaths.
That's Monet, a smushed up motherfucking dandelion.
We weren't crushing flowers that are only literally here to help that bees need to eat and survive. We weren't crushing them and destroying them, Bob.
I didn't crush every flower.
Bob, in season 10, which legendary diva was the unauthorized rusical about?
10 was Monet's season. It was Cher the Rusical.
That is correct.
You're cooked. You're literally done. Y'all, Monet has lost. You lost all hope today. Monet doesn't even have a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Her arms are folded. Her body language gives defeated. Everything. Your posture has changed. Your whole aura is off. You are cooked, and you know you're
Because
cooked.
y'all stacked the courts against me.
Because you know you're cooked.
Y'all stacked the courts.
Monet, in season 11, they had a challenge where the queens divided into two teams and had to put on an evangelical-style talk show worshiping a diva.
Mariah
One
Carey.
of the divas was Mariah Carey. Who was the other?
Wait, say it again?
I'm sorry. I can't.
In season 11, had a original challenge where the queens were divided into two teams and had to put on an evangelical-style talk show worshiping a diva. One of the divas was Mariah Carey, and who was the other one?
Okay, well, I want to say Mariah Carey, and then I don't. The other one is in my business. Okay,
You're cooked, dude. You're done. You're literally you're done.
Okay, but it was two. I thought it was only Mariah Carey. But I'm gonna guess. I'm going to say Drag Race. Liza?
That
is incorrect. Bob, would you like a chance to steal?
I actually don't know for sure, but let me just think my process out. I know that Whitney and Mariah are often compared. And I feel like the three divas from this time frame are Whitney, Mariah, and Celine Dion. Do I have any memories of them doing anything for Celine Dion? Not necessarily. I feel like that would have stuck out in my head. I also feel like some Whitney stuff would have stuck out in my head, but I can't seem to remember who, so I'm going to go with Whitney Houston.
That is incorrect. It was Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, that's right. I remember now.
I don't remember that at all. I only remember Mariah.
All right, Bob. During RuPaul's workroom walkthrough ahead of season 12 Snatch Game, Ru told Gigi Goode that he was concerned about her playing Maria the Robot. What was Gigi Goode's iconic response?
Do I have to get this verbatim?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not. It is short enough and notable enough to, I think.
Okay. I will say when it's my final answer, it was either I do not share those same concerns or I do not have the same concerns. I do not share. Let me think. She's there. I do not share those same. I do not have those same. I'm gonna go with I do not share those same concerns.
That's not entirely correct. Monet, would you like a chance to steal?
Yes. I understand your concerns. I do not share those same concerns.
That is correct.
Oh! Look who's back in business, bitch.
You're not. You're like
trying
three
to come
behind.
for me, but you will always fail for me because I'm a bitch that will come from the graves for me.
Give Monet her fucking question. Give Monet her question.
Monet, during the talent show on season 14, what does Willow Pill toss into the bathtub during her performance?
Category is. You know what? This morning I was hungry. I wanted some bread, but I wanted to heat it up with something. So I think I'm gonna use my toaster.
That is incorrect. Bob, would you like a chance to steal?
The confidence with which you said that.
What?
It was a hairdryer.
No.
That is also incorrect. This says spaghetti and meatballs.
No.
Oh, it was spaghetti meatball. No, it was. It was. I remember. We can look it up too.
I thought
Unless
she
she
did
did
a
a
toaster. That was
toaster.
the whole thing of it.
Unless she did a toaster in the end. I don't think we'll let her I don't think we'll let her make a suicide joke on TV. Willow pill bathtub. Let's see. Talent show, going to the end, and I'm watching her go in the tub. She takes the toaster. She takes the toast out of the toaster. She puts the toaster in the bathtub. That's not, but well, this is interesting this is interesting because I will say this. As I'm watching it right now, Willow Pill at the beginning, not at the end, she puts the spaghetti in the bathtub. And then at the end, she takes the toaster out. She puts the toaster in, and the last thing she does is lays in with the toast in her mouth.
So, but
Yeah.
I think I get that point.
Or do you get a different?
I would give that point to Monet because she was right.
Thank
And
you.
she needs it.
So
And she needs it.
I think that what's the motherfucking score?
You don't want to hear it.
No, actually,
You don't want to hear
we're
it.
both tied right now, 8-8, and look at that. We've been.
No, we're not. I get one more. I get one more. Jacob, don't let Monet bully you, Jacob. Give me my motherfucking question.
Okay, Bob. Who is the 5th queen to go home on season?
You are making up a question. Read from the motherfucking article, Jacob.
Do not curse at Jacob like that.
Jacob's trying to stack it so hard that I won't win and it'll be tied. I know this man.
Season 14 was infamously a terrible Snatch game. Who won only because they were not the worst?
Monet, it's been a pleasure having you here. Every time we've ever done this, I've beat you. There's never been a single opportunity that you ever beat me in any trivia, whether it be about Drag Race, whether it be about the moon, the pituitary
I beat you about the
system.
trivia, but that we should know the most about between us.
You the first time, so maybe once. And actually, I want the whoever the Sibling Rivalry historians are. Maybe Monet Exchange videos can look that up. But the answer is Deja Sky when she played Lil Jon. You're fucking cooked. Bow down to the actual Drag Race historian of the seasons that win Emmys. Emmys.
Are you done?
And on that note, thank you for coming on my show. Good night.